What up, YouTube? Just Stand Television. I'm at my spot by the water, chilling on the bench, you dig? By this hotel, somewhere in Florida, you dig? But look, you have to get your message out to the world because your testimony can truly save lives. In fact, the worst situation you've been through in life, like the more fucked up you is, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You getting that story out there is gonna have somebody instilled with the drive to want to improve their life too. 'Cause a lot of people are suffering in silence. A lot of men are suffering in silence. I understand this world. Nobody really want to hear your problems, bro. I get it. I get it. You folks like people may want to hear you speak about one or two times about what's going on, but it get to the point where you feel like you just putting your burdens onto somebody. You know what I mean? And it start to make you feel like I'm checking my back, keep my head on the swivel, cause someone might come up and start talking to be on some weird shit. I ain't trying to turn around and see a random torso. I'm gonna have to you feel me? But look, I understand people really don't want to hear your problems, but I'm telling you, bro, you talking to YouTube, this is inspiring people to just to get online and talk about what's going on in their life. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, bro, this is like a diary. This is like therapy. You don't need to talk to nobody else. You talking to that camera, and once you start getting positive feedback from people, you know what I mean? People relating to you, people giving you advice. That's all the therapy you need. You have everything you need inside of you. You just need to get it out and talk about it. Even if you don't want to record it, talk to yourself about it. Just say what you're thinking out loud. And you're going to sound how you really hear. And you're going to be like, damn, is it even that deep? You know what I mean? Because the wind, as you can see, is still going to blow no matter what's going on in here, no matter what's going on in here. So the world is still happening. Life is still going on. What am I going to do? Am I just going to be a tumbleweed in the desert and go with the motion and not do no work and just go wherever the wind takes me? Or am I going to actually grit and use my 2 feet and walk, use my 2 hands and build? If you're blessed to have these body limbs, you feel me? And use that brain to think, you know what I mean? Stephen Hawking was wise, you know what I mean? And there's no limits to this. Everybody has the ability to improve in some area in their life, but you have to get your message out because you never know who could be motivated or inspired by it, you know what I mean? I've learned that when it comes to support, and people, like most of your fan base, most of the people who support you are going to be people you'll never even know. Like, let's say you choose to get your information, you put it on YouTube and you tell the world your business, or you have a Patreon or a Discord and stuff. Most people that support you are not going to be like the people you know what I mean? Like this YouTube channel, I put this YouTube channel, I'm stuttering, I'm all excited. I put this YouTube channel on my Instagram, and you get notifications about like who subscribed to you. Like out of almost 2,000 followers I got, only 3 people that I know is subscribed to my YouTube. You know what I mean? That's fucked up. But I don't take offense to it, 'cause I know people are honestly lazy and they don't really care, you know what I mean, until they see massive change. You know what I mean? Then they want to check in, then they want to see how you doing, you know what I mean? Man, people will be mad at you over some petty stuff, but if they feel you want a high value and you want a high caliber, they'll get over that shit. You know what I mean? People will start double texting. People gonna start triple calling. Folks won't leave you alone. You know what I mean? But it just comes with the territory. You know what I mean? As a man, you gotta strive for that type of value to where people are gonna want to beg for your attention. You know what I mean? And a good way to get on a high value scale and to improve your life is to be very emotionally mature. You know what I mean? You have to be very financially able. You know what I mean? You have to get your spirit right with God. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, man, talking to YouTube about your problems and telling people and telling the world with the intent on helping and motivating others is a good way to get your spiritual aligned, is a good way to get your finances in check, and is a good way to balance out your emotions. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, all those 3 things, YouTube is a great asset for that. I got people in my comments as of late giving me support, giving me appreciation. God bless all you guys, you know what I mean? And women, if it isn't, you know what I mean? But at the same time, a lot of you guys could also be on YouTube doing the same thing I'm doing. I'm not doing nothing special, you know what I mean? I got my phone in my hand, and I'm just talking to you guys and on it with an AirPod in my ear, you know what I mean? Somewhere in Florida, you dig? I'm blessed. I'm blessed that God gave me wisdom. I feel like the Holy Spirit talks through me whenever I speak. It's just the spirit flowing. When I started this camera, like when I started recording, I have a general aspect of like what I'm gonna talk about. Like basically, me coming into this video was I wrote in my alarms, like which is also I use as like a reminder too in my phone is your testimony can save lives. And it's 5 minutes. I've been talking for 5 minutes, and look what I did. This is unplanned. I really ain't even took a breath, to be honest. Oh damn. You know what I mean? Like this is the spirit guiding me, and I'm blessed, you know what I mean? Your testimony could save lives. You never know who needs to hear it. You never know who's truly having a bad day. Like I said, most of your fan base is gonna come from people you don't even know. So there's no way you can even judge or guesstimate like the extent of how far your message could travel if you're on YouTube talking about it, you know what I mean? A lot of people, the reason why they still fucked up is because they don't talk about their problems to nobody, and they don't talk about it to themselves. They don't speak out loud. They're not reading their Bible. They're just sitting there fucked up in their own funk, you know what I mean? And that's not gonna do you no good. You just still sitting there smoking weed, trying to suffer in silence, and you're wondering why your life feels stagnant. You're wondering why your business ain't picking up. You're wondering why your life ain't picking up. You shouldn't be in the same spot you was in 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago. You know what I mean? There should always be elevation. There should be some type of constant. There should be some type of change. I've fucked up in my own life. You know what I mean? I've wasted time, battling my sins, battling myself, and I'm making up for lost time in my eyes. I'm 25 here now, but I feel like over these past 3 years, aside from this past year, like, you know what I mean? Like, so basically 3 years in the past, no, basically 4 years ago, you know what I mean? Like, I genuinely feel like I'll be way farther in life right now if I was thinking like this 4 years ago, but it wasn't in God's timeline, you know what I mean? Where I'm at now, I started my YouTube about 2 years ago of me just like, talking about like, I started off talking about semen retention, how I was feeling. That's like the main thing I was practicing. That's the main thing I was battling at the time, I grew very inconsistent, you know what I mean, from that because I was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I was lukewarm, I try to make a deal with myself to post every day, or just to watch my own videos whenever I felt like I wanted to masturbate or watch porn again. But it got to the point where that wouldn't work. Boy, I would think about that and be like, and I would go beat meat, you know what I mean? I would feel all the shame afterwards and get up and go to the gym in the morning like nothing happened, you know what I mean? And my energy would just be dead. My lifestyle was complacent, and I wasn't moving fast, and I would be high, you know what I mean? Fast forward to now, bro, I feel great. I don't even have the desire to smoke weed. I don't want to be around it. I don't want to smell it. I don't even want to see people doing it, you know what I mean? I don't want to fuck with nobody who really be smoking weed for real. Don't be doing that shit around me, man. I am a completely different person. If you feel like I think I'm better than you, then it's going to have to be that because I really don't give a damn, you know what I mean? I'm over it. I'm done. It's just not me, you feel me? Like, I just can't do it, it's just... And I'm so glad that I'm there, bro. It feels so good to freaking be here. I haven't had sex in a whole month, bro. A whole year, bro. Like this upcoming February, basically like February 20-something. That's gonna be a whole year since I had sex, bro. And it's gonna feel great. Not cap. It's gonna be like mid-February. It's a whole year since I ain't had sex, bro. And I feel amazing, you know what I mean? Like I had some girls I know, they wanted me to go out to Latin night with them. I was finna be in that bed. Stepping, hip, you know what I mean? But I don't know, there's gonna be some baddies out there, and I don't want to be tempted to fuck some. I don't want to be tempted to get some head. I don't want to be tempted to like be fucking with a shorty or something, because I'm at the point now, I'm so damn tender and shit. Boy, if a baddie come up to me and she trying to do something, boy, you know how hard it'll be for me to walk away. So I'm not even like going near it, bro, because I'm a man with testosterone. I've been battling myself, you know what I mean? I'm on the path that most men ain't on. And everything I'm saying right now is part of my testimony, and I'm choosing to get that out to you guys, you know what I mean? And a lot of y'all need to do the same, because the reason why you got so much aggression and anger built up because you don't release nothing. You know what I mean? You think when I said release, a part of your dirty ass mind probably think I meant releasing a nut or some cum or some shit, nasty boy. You know what I mean? I'm talking about you need to get it out your body. Pause. Man, no pause. Your perverted mind. You need to get your emotions out, your feelings out. Talk to the world, or talk to yourself in the mirror, or just, like I said, speak out loud, and you'll see how ridiculous the problems that you're facing is. It's like, okay, a couple years ago, prime example. Let's say I have nobody to talk to. I was too nervous and timid to get on YouTube because it'd be like that. I understand. So I'm just talking to myself. I'm struggling watching porn. I can't stop beating my meat. I can't stop masturbating. Bro, you sound like a lunatic. What do you mean you can't stop? You can't stop massaging your dick until you bust and wiping up nut on your... thighs, nigga. You off your thighs, nigga. You can't stop doing that, you freak. You know, when you start telling yourself that, it'll make you be like, damn, like I'm really a weirdo, bro. Like I gotta stop doing that. I can't stop having sex, bro. You can't stop laying down with women, bro. You're under mind control, bro. You have no discipline. You have no control. What kind of man are you? You have to really tell yourself these things. Whatever your sin is, whatever your battle is, ask yourself that. I can't stop smoking weed. Bro, you can't stop doing drugs? Nigga, you a drug addict. You bum? You feel me? Like, I'm being for real. Like, you gotta really tell yourself this shit out loud if you have nobody else to talk to, or if you're too nervous or timid to talk on YouTube about it. You feel me? You have to truly have the confidence to tell the world, the universe. You see the moon up there? Man, that's promise, man. You know what I mean? God is shining. I ain't even playing that. God is shining on me right now to tell you guys that you have to man up and you have to do what you gotta do. You have to get your emotions balanced. You have to get your finances in check, and you have to get your spirit aligned with God. Most importantly, get your spirit aligned with God, and everything else will follow suit. It will take time. It can take seconds, minutes, days, months, years, bro. But it's gonna take time. But in the end, it's worth it because you'll be so glad that you took heed to the voice and God said through me to tell you guys. You know what I mean? Just Stand TV. Your testimony could save lives. Remember that. It's always bigger than you. It's never about you. The second you think it's all about you is the second you fail. You know what I mean? It's always bigger than you. This is for your future family. This is for the people around you. When your life changes, the people around you's life changes. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, your light is a light source. We're all put here as lighthouses. Like how lighthouses guide people lost at sea to where like they should go. You are here to put people close to Jesus Christ. So your light has to shine onto others. You know what I mean? I don't care if you don't believe, because the people who do believe, watch how bright we shine. We gonna blind your ass. You know, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Get on the right side. Get on the right team. Spiritual warfare out here. Get on the right side. Get on the right team. Spiritual warfare out here. Get on the right side. Get on the right team. Spiritual warfare out here. Get on the right side, get on the right team. Your testimony can save lives. I'm going to say it for the last time. If you can't talk to nobody, if you feel like people don't want to hear you, if you don't want to bother people, you don't want people to view you as less valuable, and that's the reason why you don't want to speak to others, don't speak to others. You know what I mean? If you feel like too nervous, too timid, too shy, you feel like embarrassed that someone may see you on YouTube talking about this, and you don't want the girl to like, you know what I mean, to see this, you know what I mean, then if that's stopping you from posting on YouTube, don't do YouTube. When you are by yourself, I don't care if it's in the shower, in the bathroom brushing your teeth, or when you're in the bathroom wiping your ass, talk to yourself and admit your demons out loud and process that and keep doing that. You'll eventually start to realize that you sound truly ridiculous for even worrying about these troubles, because a lot of times we put it upon ourselves, and deep down you have the strength to change. You have to believe in yourself. You would not be put here if you have zero opportunity to be great. Okay? Just Stand TV. Thank you for tuning in, and God bless all who come across this video. I'm grateful to all my supporters. I'm grateful to all the people who give a damn. I'm grateful for all the people who comment on my YouTube. I'm grateful for all the support. God bless you, classroom. I love you all. Just Stand TV. Just Stand Television.